recently I was speaking to Sakti Velu again about a week back, and he said, we just started speaking about you, Sapna, and he said, do you know she writes very well? She has written some songs for some Hindi films. Hey, now that's something new. I didn't know that you write songs also. So, Sapna, come and say hello to all your friends at Seacoast.
Hello everyone. Namaste.
Namaste. From Sapna, me, and of course Kishore is also sitting in the sideline. He's going to join us shortly. So, Sapna, I believe you wrote some songs for some movie. कौन सा film था वो? जरा एक तो नाम तो बताओ.
That was हम आपके दिल में रहते हैं. That was cast for Anil Kapoor and Kajol. So I wrote that on a personal ground. Yeah. And I worked for a few more Bollywood and Tollywood people in Hyderabad. So that's how the story was.
Yeah, that is what he said. You're quite well known in Hyderabad. You're also known in Lucknow and in Chennai. So it looks like you make a name for yourself wherever you go. Now, most importantly, what happened? I mean, you could have continued a career writing lyrics and then maybe dialogues also. You could have ended up becoming a Salim Javed or a Sapna Bhapna or something. How come you decided to get into wellness?
See, I would like to address one thing here. For a long time, I was into teaching. Okay. And I feel this is also a teaching of a real life. Right? I would like to share one incident of my real life here, Deepakji, if you allow me. See, what happens is, like, I grew watching my dad doing yoga. He was a big person of yoga doing and all. But you understand, like in childhood and even in young age, you don't really bother about all those things, right? Then after that, I got married and I had a good career, business, everything, got busy into it like every woman does. I continued teaching and we had throughout we had our institutes and all, but so much work pressure came, which then children, a lot of responsibility of house and business and all. I don't feel, I really don't feel not to talk about it. I went into a kind of a lot of stress, I used to feel very lonely. And the day came where I really cried like anything. I felt like, am I going into the depression? Yes. The point was that my heart used to jitter like anything. Sitting in a plane was a nightmare to me. Fast driving was big no, So a stage came where I felt like, I think I'm going into acute depression. So a friend of mine who is a doctor, I just ran into her and I cried like anything. I outburst, I discussed everything. This is what is happening to me. And, I don't feel like laughing, though I'm doing a lot of, sessions, I'm taking sessions publicly, but internally I'm going very weak. I discussed with her. She sent to a common friend of ours who is a psychiatrist. Even I also went. You'll be surprised, Deepak, to know this. I went there, I sat, he said, Sapna, give me 5 minutes. I said, fine. I was waiting outside. Those 5 minutes, trust me, changed my life. I started, what the hell I'm doing to me? I mean, I was not a kind of a person. This was not the Sapna that I knew, the bold lady who used to, guide everyone and doing so many sessions across the country. I quietly ran away from that place without informing the doctor. Came home, crowd aloud, and I said, no, I have to, check. I have to put a stop here. And from that day, I just closed my eyes, sat for about 15 minutes, started thinking, did introspection. And suddenly, I don't know from where that insight light came. I started doing yoga. And just within 6 months, I transformed completely a new Sapna. Then my friends, my colleagues, my neighbors, I started counseling them. I started guiding them, physically, mentally, whatever issues they had, family issues, professional issues. I don't know, God gave me this insight suddenly. And they started giving me a very good feedback by saying, ma'am, my personal life is very good. Now I don't have that problem. I don't have a thyroid problem. Now, these kind of feedback really gave me the immense happiness. I felt this is the path God has chosen for me. And from there, I continued this complete yoga, wellness, helping people whichever way I could, and did many programs thereafter. So that's how I dived into it.
So that means you really firmly advocate a lot of wellness and yoga.